Hello there, and welcome to the Vibrant Good Health Show. Tonight, we're talking about what is causing you to be exhausted. In fact, what's keeping you exhausted. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And I got a few points that I want to go over that may help you to be able to not be so exhausted, or at least have some things that may help you. So, as you come in, make sure that you are sharing this broadcast. Also, make sure that you let me know where you're coming in from so that I can shout you out. And share, because I heard sharing is caring. And so, just to let you know, if you don't know, I'm coming in from the Chicagoland area. And so, let me know where you're coming in from. So, as this is getting open, what I'm going to do is play my commercial, and that's going to give time to share this out and to tag someone that you know that needs to hear this as well. So, again, thank you for coming in, and thank you for sharing it and letting me know where you're coming in from. And I'm going to give you just a couple of minutes here to get that done, as well as myself. We want to have as many people as possible to be in on the conversation tonight. And you know what? I didn't say this is the first. Yeah, this is the first show for 2022. What am I thinking? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm so glad that you made it through, and I made it through as well. We just want to thank God for that. And I thank God for all of you that have been with me and sharing with the program, and just being that support, being that supporter. And so, happy New Year to you and your family. And I pray good health. You know, I pray good, vibrant health for you, and that you will gain something from watching these broadcasts that'll help you to understand that there are things that you can do that are easy, natural, and drug free to help your body so that it will do what God intended for it to do, to keep you whole and healthy for a long time. And so I'm going to go ahead and make us a little space to share this out. Thank you so much. As soon as I see it, I don't know what happened here. Let's see. There we go. Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, you know, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else, if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. All right. So here we are. Thank you for coming in. And again, as you come in, if you put something in the comments, then I can see you. who you are. And so make sure that you just say a quick hello and let me know where you're coming in from. And that's what we could do there. Otherwise, I just don't I'm not able to see you. And so thank you for coming in. If you're not already following me, make sure that you take time to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And I really would like it, even if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Facebook, to go over to my YouTube page and connect with me there. You connect with me, I'll connect with you. I want to get my numbers up over there. So tonight we're talking about our topic, which is what's keeping you exhausted. Do you feel at night, in the morning when you wake up, you feel just as tired as you did when you went to sleep, and you just want to hit that snooze button and try to get some more Z's, and it really don't. Those few little minutes, if you slept all night and you wake up tired and then try to hit that snooze button, it's just really not enough time to try to catch up. And so, what are some of the things um, that can be the culprit, so to speak, that's stealing your sleep, that's causing you to not be able to get the sleep that you need, so that you wake up rejuvenated, that you wake up feeling like you're ready for the day. You know, those are some of the things that we're going to talk about. And so, some of the things that I deal with in my program is one, because you may be consuming different foods that are robbing you of your energy. Some different drinks that you may be consuming that's sugary, that may have other stuff in it that's not conducive to your being uh, energized, but in effect, it's actually robbing you of your energy. And different foods that you can eat that make you feel bogged down, that can just be heavy in your system and causing your body to have to overwork just to keep you alive, just to keep you, in the land of the living. But we have to take time to eat fresh fruits and vegetables that's going to help to energize our body, to help to oxygenate our body. Because when we eat a lot of things that are not doing that, it's going to rob you. It's going to make you feel exhausted. It's going to make you feel tired when you should be feeling energized, when you should be feeling like you're ready to take on the day. So, what are some of those different foods? We can eat a lot of, we just came through the holidays. And I pray that you had a wonderful holiday time with your family, your friends, just enjoying it, all of whatever foods and desserts and all of that stuff. Now it's time to get back on track. Although I always said it's not really over for a lot of people I know until Super Bowl is over. It's like the holiday we've finished the Christmas and um, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, but now and New Year's. But now and Thanksgiving, right? All of that kind of running together, and it's so much to do, so many people to see, all of the different comfort foods and things that you're used to having for the holiday, you know. So yeah, I get it and I understand it. Even myself getting back on track, eating those things that I know are good for my body, not just that make my head and my stomach say, ooh, 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 and my taste bud, but also knowing that these are things that's gonna help me to be healthier, to be healthy. So now it's time. If you're not in the Super Bowl, you may be out, you may be in the clear and ready to run on and get back on track. If you are waiting on the Super Bowl and you know the Super Bowl is coming, you're gonna make it do what it do. I understand that too. But after that, it's time to start making some adjustments. Let me know who you are and with a quick shout out saying hello and where you coming in from so I can shout you out. It's time to make that pivot to say, okay, all of the holiday and everything was fine, and your body may be talking to you. And a part of that talking to you is the fact that you feel exhausted. You go to bed, you wake up, but when you wake up, you still feel like you need to stay in bed. You don't want to get out of the bed. It's time to pivot because your body is dealing with all that stuff. This is why in the beginning of the year, well, I don't know. Have you made what do they call it? I don't even do it. So what do they call it? Resolutions. You know that you're going to eat better. You're going to exercise more. You know, you're gonna start walking. You're gonna drink more water. You know, refrain from maybe having a different alcohol and just whatever kind of drinks that you may have been having over the holiday time. I'm gonna do better. You know, and that's good. But those are the some of the things like drinking water. We need to make sure we get back on track. If we haven't been doing that, if you haven't been doing that, you know somebody that they've been overloading on all of that stuff and they still waiting on that Super Bowl before they start making the change. Well, again, I get it, but at some point, and I always point to after the after the Super Bowl, okay, now let's be kind to our body because your body may be speaking with aches and pains, some headaches, that sluggish feeling, maybe that weight gain. Nobody wants to see the numbers going up on that scale. I get that. Who do I have with me tonight? Hey, Elder Roberts, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it coming in from Illinois. Ha ha ha, right outside of Chicago as well. Thank you. And so make sure that you're sharing because sharing is caring. Yeah, so consuming different foods and drinks that may be robbing you of your energy. That's number one on the list tonight. Number two, you may have be having unbalanced um, blood sugar, and when you're eating a lot of different foods that are starchy, when you're drinking drinks and things that are sugary, you know that the starchy foods, those foods that we really like, a lot of carbohydrates and stuff, you know, it turns to sugar in the body, you know, and that can be an overload in your system where your system saying, wait, it's too much. It's too much. I know you've been having a good time and we have your taste buds enjoyed it, but the rest of the body is saying, whoa, please send me some more water down here. Please, can I get some fresh fruits and vegetables? Now is the time to start making those adjustments to do the healthy route for your body, for your mind, you know, because when you're consuming different foods and drinks and different things that are causing your blood sugar to be uh, overwhelmed, you'll feel that sluggishness, you'll feel brain foggy where you're just not thinking clearly. And it could be a result of these things that we're talking about just in the top two. And so the thing that we want to always remember and that I'm here to help remind you is that you got the power. And in this case, you got the power to get your energy and your sleep back, you know, because they're connected. They are connected, absolutely. And so, are you one, if you're one that's kind of the holiday season is not really over until after the Super Bowl, put a one in the comments. Or if it ended after New Year's, put a two in the comments. You know, I know for some after New Year's, they say, okay, now I got to start making some adjustments here. You know, I used to do a 5 day go vegan challenge. And that was I would do it in February to say, okay, after Valentine's Day, because that's the next kind of holiday that's coming up nationally. Valentine's Day, going out to dinner, you know, eating special. And then after that, there's nothing coming up. There's no kind of holidays coming up for a while. So that's really, really the time to say, okay, now it's absolutely done. Here we go. And let's get back on track. I love it. So you say you're two after New Year's, that's it. Because I know some people, they're already planning for the Super Bowl. And so it's not over until that's done. And for me, pretty much New Year's is it too for me. So uh let's see. Number three that I have is your your lymphatic system gets compromised by the first two things that we talked about. Overloading your blood sugar and consuming foods and drinks that rob you of your energy because they're taxing on the body versus adding to you nutrients that you need. They're actually stealing and causing your body to overwork. That overworkness, you feel that in your physical self. You feel that in your mental state where you just, you can't seem to think right, you're forgetful, uh, you just don't want to deal with certain things because your mind is just kind of foggy. That's what they call brain fog. And so when your lymphatic system gets compromised, it's going to cause a whole nother set of problems because your lymphatic system is what helps all the rest of the systems in the body to not be bogged down by an overload of toxins that get stuck and trapped when the lymphatic system is not working properly. So you want your lymphatic system to be doing its job, and its job is sort of like a garbage disposal to help remove any trapped toxins and bacteria and trapped um, cellular waste that can get stuck or trapped stagnant. Just like over the holidays, we had a problem in the house with the plumbing, and the guy came out. He said, "Okay, let me do this here. It's gonna be just right quick, no problem." He bought some kind of some you pour in the drain that was supposed to work and then clear it out, and it worked. It did what it was supposed to do. There was all these fumes and everything, but it didn't do it fully. So the sink was still backed up. And I was like, oh man. And it was right before the holiday. He said, you know what? I can't come back until after the holiday. So, okay, we had to make adjustments. We didn't have a lot of people coming over or anything like that. So it was easy to make the adjustments we needed to make. It was inconvenient. It was not the best thing to do. It's not the way it's supposed to go. Just the same way with your health. When your systems are not working right and you got a clog somewhere along the way, you got stuff that's compromising your systems, and it's like it got locked up. That's a problem. That could be a really serious problem. You need all systems go. You need what needs to be circulating, you need it to be circulating, whether that's the blood, the lymph fluid. You want everything to be working as it should. And when it's not, you're inconvenienced, you're inconvenienced with your health being compromised, with your energy being compromised, your sleep being compromised, your feeling of that feeling of get up and go is compromised when you don't feel that vitality at all. That vitality is that youthfulness. It can start making you feel old and tired. Oh my God. We've all been there because when you eat and you indulge in different drinks, especially not just one time event, but over a period of time like the holiday season, it can cause you to really get bogged down. Now it's time for you to help your body, to help you to get all systems go again, to get all systems go again. And so in my program, this is what we deal with. Some of these things or all of these things, depending on what's going on with you. And so then the next thing we have on the list that I just want to go through right quick is the lack of exercise. You can over exercise and under exercise. Sometimes over exercising can tax your body and cause uh, things to not be right, that cause you to not have energy because you overdid it, cause your body to be, uh, what am I going to say, stressed because you overdid it. And then you can under exercise. You're not exercising enough in order for it to work for you. Which is it for you? Are you over exercising or under exercising? Just put it in the comment. Over or under? Or are you, if you're just right, you think you exercising just right, put a 3. Over, under, or 3. Yeah. And for myself, let's say there gotta be a middle ground. Gotta be a middle ground. I'm definitely not over exercising, but I have started back exercising. So that's the thing. We have to start. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Do not bully yourself, and don't allow anybody else to bully you either. At the beginning of the year, do you let's see, we just did that question, but I want to know if you are one of those people that do resolutions at the beginning of the year. Is that something that you normally do? Make Okay, you said you're number 2 under. Yeah. And you know what? We know what it is. If we over exercise, and we definitely know that. Or maybe it's people that over exercise might not know that they're over exercising can make them tired because it's stressing the body out. Okay, when your body is stressed, we're talking about your cells being stressed. And we're made up of trillions of cells. Every last one of us on the planet is made up of over 37.2 trillion cells. Your skin, your organs, your whole body is all cells put together. And when you overstress those cells, you feel it in your physical self, and you also feel it in your mental self as well. So exercise, and I always advocate and I always focus on exercising by bouncing on the mini trampoline because it's the best exercise that's going to work all your cells at the same time. At the bottom of that bounce, each one of all of your cells, all them trillions of cells are being exercised at the same time. And there's no stress on your joints. It's no stress. It's something that we all can do, and that bouncing, doing the health bounce. We all can do that. You could, because with the health bounce, you're bouncing a little bit with your feet off the mat. You're not trying to do flips and tricks and all of that kind of stuff, or get your a sweat going on. With the health bounce, we're talking about a gentle bounce where your feet don't necessarily have to leave the mat. At the bottom of each one of those bounces, your lymphatic system is being put into action, put into action. And as it's put into action, it's going to help to go throughout the body, those vessels, and anywhere that there's uh, a buildup of cellular waste. Because when I say cellular waste, you may be asking, what does she mean when she says cellular waste? That's because our cells, every day, there are a certain number of cells that die off, and they should be removed. Where they die off at is not where they should remain. The lymphatic system is there to remove them and keep things going on. But when that's not happening, when your lymphatic system is not in a healthy state, if it's not working, you're going to end up with this buildup. Or if it's not working as much as it needs to work, you're going to have this buildup. And when you have this buildup, we're talking about feeling pain, having that swelling, That's, that swollen state because of inflammation. You're going to experience a lack of energy. You could start feeling that brain fog. All of these things because your lymphatic system is not working properly, along with uh, if you're not eating the right foods, like eating more fruits and vegetables in your diet. You know, these are things that you can do to help your body bounce. I was on that mini trampoline. It is amazing how it helps it's the best way to help your lymphatic system. So as far as exercise is concerned, you will always hear me tell you that you need to bounce, baby, bounce, because it will help you help your health to be in a better state so that you can live a long, healthy life. That's what God intended. So I'm going to move on to number 5, talking about gut health issues. And these are all things that we talk about in the full program. And so if you're looking, any of these things resonate with you, or you say, "Man, I need some help," and it may be these things you say, "Well, I don't really recognize these things in my life." It may be that you find yourself being impatient, just so frustrated all the time, so impatient with people around you, and everybody wonder, what is your problem? What's wrong with you? You find that everything gets on your nerves. You're stressed out. You're overwhelmed. Just like in the commercial, I talked about being stressed and overwhelmed, and that could be your body trying to tell you that some things need to change on the inside. See, you can help your health from the inside out. And so if you're finding that you're really flustered and you're very impatient, and you know what happens when you're in times like that, you'll grab different foods that you shouldn't be eating, drinks that you shouldn't be having during those kind of times. So then you have to step back and say, well, wait a minute, what's really going on here? What do I really need to deal with? you know? And so being in the program can help to figure out what those things are. And so for those that are interested, and I know those that are listening now or those that'll be listening on the replay, I want to let you know that I do have some one-on-one spots that are open for this quarter. And if you're interested and you say, you know what, I need some help because all of these things you're talking about, I seem to be experiencing it. And then life just could be better. I don't have time with my family the way I should because I'm feeling so tired and sluggish all the time, just feeling like I'm dragging myself through my life. It doesn't have to be that way. It does not have to stay that way. That's the good thing. That's the good thing. There are things you can do again that are easy, natural, and drug free that work, that can get you up and going again, being able to, it's the new year. You may have signed up for some different exercises or whatever you may have signed up for, but it's something you do every year and you never follow through with it. But this year, it doesn't have to stay that way. You can change now. Let's get on a call and see how we can work together, if we could be a good fit. Because I know there are so many things that you can do that work, that can help you to be able to have that quality time with your family, being able to do those things that you want to do, desire to do for yourself, but you just seem like you just don't have the energy to do it. Or you're in so much pain, they have something they call pain somnia, where you're in pain, you can't sleep. And if you can't sleep, that means during the day you're frustrated. That could lead to, just feeling depressed and all kind of things. Just don't want to do life because it sucks. It does not have to stay that way. That's why I'm here to tell you today. That sounded like a rhyme. But I'm so serious. And so if you would like to get on a call to find out if what's ailing you is something that I can help you with, we can find that out on a free 20-minute clarity call. And I would love to talk to you. I would love to help you get your life back from the control of stress. Sometimes it seems like it can take over in such a way that you don't even recognize that it's happened. You just kind of pushing through your life and missing out on some good spots, some good points. The holidays may have just worn you out, and yet you got to keep going and keep going and keep going the way you always do. Are you tired of that? I know there were times for myself working, trying to do a business, you know, giving everything on the job. Then you go home and you try to give what you got left at home. And you look up and you said, man, I don't have any left for me. I just keep giving it all away, myself away. This has got to stop because everybody that's depending on you will keep depending on you the way you allowing it. Sometimes we have to make some tweaks. We have to make some adjustments that may cause people to not understand what's going on here. But everybody want to see you make it because they're depending on you. You need to get some of that goodness that is you, and you can do that. This can be the year 2022 where things change for the better, change for real. Right below is my link for getting on that 20-minute clarity call, a free clarity call at bit.ly/speak with Hillary. That's me. And let's see if it'd be a good fit for us to work together one on one. One on one. I would love to help you with that. A night we could do, got different packages that can help you. So you can choose, but we need to get on a call and have that conversation because I don't want to see you go through this year the same old. Like the commercial said, it's the same and it's old. Let's do something new. Let's do something fresh. Let's do something that works. There is help that is real help. And that's why I'm here. So one of the other things that we covered talking about gut health issues. And when your lymphatic system is not working properly, when you're not eating properly, you're not drinking enough water, you're going to have gut health issues. But it don't have to stay that way. It does not have to stay that way. You say, you know what, it seems like such a struggle. It seems too hard. It don't have to be that way. With a little support and some accountability, you'll see that, man, you know what? This is not as hard as I thought it was. And I'm feeling so energized. I got so much energy. I'm like bouncing off the walls here. You can do this. And sometimes you need that support and accountability when you work with somebody that can help you through those moments when it seems like it's difficult and too hard. I get it. I do get it. Number 6, being too stressed. I talked about that. I kind of got ahead of myself. But being too stressed and dealing with overwhelm can cause you to be exhausted physically and mentally. And there's really like I said earlier, that sucks. That's what somebody said to me. That sucks. I understand, like it sucks the life out of you. But you can get your life back from the control of that stress and overwhelm. There are some things that are easy, natural, and drug-free, and I would love to help you on that journey. Absolutely. I can't read that name, but thank you for coming in. Came in and left out. But that was on YouTube. Thank you again. And make sure on YouTube that you're connected with me, subscribe to my page, which is Hillary Gooden. And you can connect with me on LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. And here on Facebook, again, you can connect with me at Hillary Gooden. I am not hard to find, and I would love to help you, help your body so that it will do what God intended for it to do. And that's to keep you healthy, whole. You know, when we're born for the most part, we're born healthy and whole. And then along the way, along the way, life happens, stuff happens. You know, what we started out doing right, we somewhere along the way, we end up with bad habits, and habits can be changed. Habits can be changed. It does not have to stay the same. So if you have any comments or any questions, you can put it there in the comments and I will see it. I'd be glad to answer it for you. I wanted to put down also, I have the one-on-one spots that are open, and I want to also, uh, some of you may say, you know what, I need help right now. I need help right now for the long haul. And I am ready to work with you, ready to help you. But I also wanted to let you know, and I don't want to confuse anybody. Please don't be confused here. Let me take this down. Here we go. I got one last thing here. Let me put it here. And that is not getting enough sleep. Not getting enough sleep can make you feel exhausted. It can also be a vicious cycle. Again, when you're not getting enough sleep, you wake up frustrated. And when you have to go through your day frustrated, that is such a bad feeling. You go through your day frustrated, you're snapping at everybody and then wondering, what in the world? Did you do something to her? Did you do something to him? And you take out that frustration on people. And then when you get home, you gave and gave and gave of yourself. You get home or you get off the computer, now you're ready to do your life at home with your family, and they're expecting some of you as well. You feel like I don't have nothing else to give, but let me muster up something here. And you find a way to do that. And they say, "Oh wow, thank you very much. You came through again." And then you're just really exhausted at that point. Come on, let's change the cycle. It does not have to stay the same. So the things that we went over today was number one, what are some of the things that have you feeling exhausted? Number one was consuming foods and drinks that rob your energy. Number two was having unbalanced blood sugar. And some of that is a result of eating and drinking the wrong things on an ongoing basis. And with these holidays just coming through, this is what we're talking about, with the holidays just coming through and the Super Bowl yet to come for many, there's just a lot of consumption that went on, and now the body needs some time to get restored, sometimes to get healing, sometimes to make some adjustments on the inside there because it's been just working, working, working. We say, oh, here come another load, here come another load. Number three was you have a compromised lymphatic system, can cause you to feel exhausted. Having lack of exercise. Now you can over-exercise, that can stress your body, that can cause you to be exhausted, or you can under-exercise and again have you feeling exhausted. Your gut health issues. You could have gut health issues because of all of the stuff we just talked about above that can make you feel exhausted. Being too stressed, dealing with overwhelm can definitely all by itself make you feel exhausted. And lastly, when you're not getting enough sleep, you wake up feeling exhausted. And that's a bad feeling, to wake up feeling tired, wake up feeling exhausted. And you got to get on with the day, pushing, 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 pushing yourself through. So those are the things that we talked about tonight. What's keeping you exhausted? The great thing is that it doesn't have to stay that way. It does not have to stay that way. And with some help, you can find your way through, find you some new things to do, some tweaks here and there, and begin to work it and to do it and to live and have your being in a new way where you get your energy back, get that vitality back, get those sleep. Instead of counting sheep, you're catching Z's. Absolutely. It can happen for you. And it can happen not just for uh just like in a master class time, or even in a 3 month or 6 month um coaching time. It happens, the things that you learn to do, you have that for a lifetime. You have that to share with your family. Because when you find something good that's working, you're going to share it with other people, especially those people that you know and love. So I am Hillary Gooden, your Vibrant Life Coach, certified lymphology expert, and I work with women, especially women that are 40 plus years old, busy women leaders that are dealing with stress, overwhelm, and they want to get their life back, get the control of their life back from that stress and overwhelm and the effects that it's having on their bodies, on their mental self. And you can reach me at bit.ly/speak with Hillary. Is right there on the little banner that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. bit.ly/speak with Hillary for your free 20-minute clarity call. Let's get on a call and see if what's ailing you is what I have Vibrant Life solutions for, because there are so many things that I want you to know and to understand how you can help to activate your lymphatic system. Well, will help a lot of that stuff that we talked about, along with the other things. And so that's what I have going on. I have some one-on-one spots that are open. Just let's get on a call. You can direct message me if you don't feel like trying to that link or typing that link out. You can direct message me here on LinkedIn, even on YouTube by writing in the comments, and we can get on that free 20-minute clarity call to help make 2022 a different kind of year, a different kind of year that's good, that's working for you and not against you. And so thank you for coming in. I'm here every Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, for the Vibrant Good Health Show, talking about those things that you can do to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life by having more vibrant health. Every Thursday, you can catch me again at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern for Let's Get Acquainted. This month, we have a different theme. It's January. Every month, we have a different theme. So this Thursday will be my first show for the new year and for the new month. So join us for Let's Get Acquainted with my special guest that I'll have on. And we'll be talking about creativity. So let's do this. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern for Let's Get Acquainted. And next Tuesday, again for the Vibrant Good Health Show. And in the meantime, direct message me, or else you can click the link bit.ly/speak with Hillary to get your control back over your life from stress and overwhelm. Let it not rule you, not another day. Let's get that talk. Good night. Thank you so much. Again, Happy New Year. I'm glad you're here and you made it. And let this be a year that's full of energy and vitality. that vibrant life. Thank you so much. Good night.